Hey everyone, Steven here, and today I'm going to be showing off, well, what I promised, my 20 card Yu-Gi-Oh! Bandai lot. I bought this off eBay, off a seller I've actually bought some of these cards from before in singles, and this is my first time buying a lot of this size, so without further ado, I haven't really looked at any of these cards, so let's get right to it. First we'll start off with Killer Needle. I got this in my last lot. So, there's a duplicate card I have. Ooh, that's interesting. Dragon Piper. The coloring on this one looks really cool, actually. I don't know if Dragon Capturedar is one of the cards that I can get, but we'll find out. Next we go with... Ryukushin? I think this is? Either way, it looks really cool. One thing I do like about these cards is that the art just looks so much better, in my opinion. The earlier art of Kazuki Takahashi. Huh, interesting. Megamorph. This card is, I guess, an equip card in our TCG, but I don't know exactly how equip cards work in the original game. I did a little research into the original game as well. I'm still a little confused by it, but I guess I understand it a little better. Wicked Wormbeast. I remember this card being in one of the original sets. Kind of an interesting looking card, if you ask me. Freaky looking too. Huh. Next card. Dark Energy. Another equip card. It's darker than the TCG counterpart. Next we have... Ooh! This card's actually kind of interesting because it's one of those cards that didn't make it into the TCG. It's called Violet Hecate. I think it has a couple of other counterparts. Orange Hecate and Yellow Hecate. I probably said those names wrong, but I looked into it. These are the cards that really interest me about the Bandai cards. The cards that you don't see in the TCG in any counterpart or any form. This is something I probably don't want to trade, actually. It's one of the reasons I'm just so interested in collecting these. Now we have... This is another card I was talking about. The name escapes me. I'll have to look it up later and maybe put it in the video as an annotation, but this is another card that didn't make it into the TCG for sure. Next we have Chimera. This probably made it in some iteration, but this card's called Chimera. And for our last card, we have Meteor Dragon. Now that's really cool, especially with the lightning background, which I really like the lightning background for these cards. Yeah, this card actually made a pretty important appearance in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie that appeared for the original anime when Black Skull Dragon was made. No, not Black Skull Dragon, Meteor Black Dragon. Huh. Well, that ends part one of these lots. I'll group this together and do a close-up on whatever I didn't, I guess. Okay. So we have, no particular order, Wicked Wormbeast, Megamorph, I guess Ryukushin, Killer Needle, Dragon Piper, working with my camera here, Dark Energy, Violet Hecate, Gorgon. Gorgon, I think, is this card's name. Yeah, I did look into some of the names before, but some of them just escaped me when I was filming the video. This card's name, I think, is Gorgon. Chimera. And Meteor Dragon. Okay, so that's part 1 of my lot, and stay tuned for part 2, guys. See you in a little bit.